Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a Q&A college edition because I know a ton of you guys are curious as to what college life truly entails and what it's like at like a big southern school. I know it can be a little bit different than other YouTubers who go to like different schools all across the country. It's definitely not what I pictured, so I did want to like kind of clarify some of the things that you guys are asking me about. So I asked you guys to go on my Tumblr, which I will have linked down below. It is just boatshoes.tumblr.com. I absolutely love Tumblr, and I've been just using it a lot lately, like when I'm in between class and stuff, because procrastination nation for real. So let's go ahead and get started. And yeah, by the way, this phone case is adorable and it is from Ann Kit, I want to say. I will have the link down below, but it's sold at like Forever 21 and stuff, and they sent it my way and I'm just totally obsessed with it, and I get so many compliments because it's like a kaleidoscope print and it's so pretty and fun. So I figured I'd let you guys know. About how many hours do you spend studying each day? So high school is totally different from college in like the school sense, because at least for me, I didn't have block scheduling in high school, which is like kind of like when you have one class that meets for an extended period of time only a few times a week, which I know some people have in high school, but I just had like the same 9 classes every single day in high school type of thing. But I know it is different all around, so I'm not really used to it. Like I have breaks in between my days, so like you'll have homework that's assigned or like a reading that's assigned, and then like you don't have to do it for a few days. So it really depends every day. Like if I have 4 classes in one day, I won't do a lot of homework that day, but then I'll push it off to the next day and do all my homework for those 4 classes and then like have it due for the next day. So I would say between like 1 to 3 hours a day doing schoolwork / studying. I haven't had any big exams yet, but by the time you guys are watching this, I've had quite a few, so that's fun. Studying is just also very different in college. I don't know, you have to like study differently. You have to learn what works for you and stuff, and I've learned that studying like in my dorm doesn't really work for me because I get distracted really easily, so I go to like the study room down the hall or downstairs and just crank it out. How do you like UGA? Is it what you imagined? What are some things that you dislike? It is not what I imagined at all. I knew that it was like a big school and it was going to be like a big school environment and stuff, and I've never been to a college football game. I've never been to a college party. Like I've never like done any of that before I came to school, so it's just very different. When you say you go to a big school, like it is a really big school. There are a lot of people, but I'm starting to like get into like my smaller community, and there's like people that I'll be walking to class and say hi to. Some things that I dislike, school's hard, a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I like didn't really know what to expect once again, but obviously that's not fun, but you're here for a purpose, so I'm okay with it. Another thing that I dislike, UGA is kind of like a quote-unquote suitcase school, which I never knew before I came here. Like I didn't know that it was gonna be like this, where everybody who lives in Georgia, like I would say 1 to 2 times a month they go home over the weekend. Obvious reasons, like their parents can do their laundry, they can see their family and stuff. Like it makes a ton of sense, but it gets kind of empty around here. Like today, only the out-of-state kids are here pretty much, but it's okay because it gives me more time to like be productive and actually get stuff done. How did you pay for everything for your dorm? Does your YouTube help a lot? This is like a really great question, I think. So YouTube does totally help me a lot, like in terms of paying for stuff, and it's really great because in college, like you are on a meal plan and you are like doing a lot, like whatever, you're on a meal plan, and you know you have that for your kind of like food, and you have things that you can do on your campus, but obviously there's going to be extra costs. So for me, my YouTube is a great way that helps, but there are other options. You'll get on-campus jobs, but the thing that's really hard about those is that they don't fit to everybody's schedules. So what I recommend is care.com, and this is a website that is completely free to sign up. So you just go on and you can pretty much sign up to be a babysitter, a pet sitter, and it's all like very localized to your area. So you input all of your information, and there are families and people that are looking for certain types of caretakers in their community, and they'll reach out to you. And it's a really great way because say you're only free on Mondays from 7 to 9 p.m, then that will be the time that you input as your availability, and someone will contact you. It's a really great way to like make some side money in the free time that you have, as opposed to having like a strict structured job at like the campus library where it's like you have to work from 3 to 9 every day. Like that can get a little redundant, and it's hard to fit in all of your other activities and your classes. And for me, being in a sorority and stuff, like I would never be able to work with that. It's just like I have too much going on. So that's why care.com is great, because it's really completely molded to you and you can do what you want with it. So I 100% recommend it. I talked about it a few videos ago, and a lot of people I know tried it out and really have been enjoying it and have been seeing really great results. And it's not just like any other minimum wage job. You can be getting like $15 an hour to do some really interesting jobs. Actually, you can be like a pet sitter or even like a home chef. There are some like really cool ads out there, so definitely go check it out. I'll have that as the first link in the description below. Are you seeing your parents anytime soon? So this will bring me to my next point. Am I homesick type of thing? I personally am not too crazy homesick because I'm so busy. When I have downtime, I am either like, you know, going on social media, like catching up with YouTube stuff, or I'm like spending my me time like doing my Netflix YouTube thing, or I'm like doing sorority stuff. Like I really don't have such extended periods of time where I'm in like boredom mode where I have time to be like really homesick. So I'm not really that homesick, but I am so super excited to see my parents in just I think it's like about 3 weeks. So if you guys are at college or you're thinking that you'll be homesick at college, I have a few friends who are homesick at college and it totally sucks, and the way to really avoid that is just to be really busy and keep yourself going. So sign up for activities, you know, get involved. Being in a sorority is a great way for me, at least, because I always have something going on. There's always socials, there's date nights, there's philanthropy events and chapter meetings and stuff, and it just keeps you really busy, which is good. It's like a good busy. It's not an overwhelming busy right now, so hopefully we can manage this balance pretty well. Do you find it hard to say no to things when you have to study but others want to go out? FOMO is real in college. I totally agree with this. It's definitely hard. Like even tonight, I was planning on like doing some studying tonight, and there's like some stuff going on and people are like, oh, you should come with us, and I'm like, but I really should study. It's hard. So you just have to find that proper balance. 100% it is hard though. And the final question I'll talk to today is, what was the cultural change like moving from North to a big Southern school? What are the pros and cons? It's just a completely different college experience than like majority of what the people that I know from high school are going through. Here I don't really know anyone, so I've had the opportunity to meet so many new people that obviously I wouldn't have met if I didn't choose UGA. So that's what the real big change for me is. And obviously the South is a whole different culture. Y'all. I'm not saying y'all, I promise. I don't think I'll start saying it. And it's a lot slower here. The pace is just a lot more slowed down. Like in New York, it's like, get out your wallet, you have to pay now. And then like in the South, it's like, all right, time to pay. And they take their time when they're serving you food and stuff, like, and I'm just not used to it. And everybody walks so slow, like so slow. Just walk faster, move your feet. And with that being said, I think that's going to conclude my Q&A for today. If you guys want to see more of my college life, I've been Snapchatting pretty much every day, so go ahead and scan this little icon right here to add me to your Snapchat list, and you'll see all of my stories, and I have a good time, so you should totally add me. Definitely go check out care.com. They're also like rolling out this whole new program. It's called like the College Tuition Assistance Program, and if you want to learn more about that, that's like an awesome opportunity that I recommend to everyone in college, so go check that out. And I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye! Mwah.
Kidding. Yeah. Watch this. It's not a lie.